welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I use a ketogenic journey to lose 212 pounds. I got to 158 was my lowest, or maybe 157.3. I honestly don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that. I think that was in August. I think a lot happened medically, getting really sick twice. The C word for sure once this year, and my weight is just up, and I am fighting so hard to get it back down, but it wants to stay in the 190s no matter how lower calories, how lower fat, how much exercise. It doesn't matter right now. And yes, I intermittent fast every single day for a long time now. I did take a break from intermittent fasting, but I still kept my calories where it should be. But I have been doing it again for weeks now. I do about 15, 18, sometimes 20 hours or so is how I was doing it. Yesterday I did not do it. I think, well, let's see. I went to, last time I ate, I guess I did do it. My sleep is just so messed up. I am extremely exhausted this morning. I am trying to fix my sleep. I'm trying to make it where I fall asleep earlier and I wake up at 7 a.m. Which has been a nightmare because I have trouble falling asleep, even if I'm crazy tired because I was up for hours. I can't seem to fall asleep until like 12:30 at the earliest right now, and I got woke up at 6 a.m. Although y'all are like, well, that's 6.5 hours. However, I had a cat who got fixed last night, and he always wakes me up anyways, but I have to be more gentle with him, and he woke me up about 4 times. He sleeps on me and then gets up and then comes back and gets up, and that wakes me up. Plus there's 5 new infant kittens, only a couple of days old, so I have to keep an eye on with their mommy. Their mommy is so great with them though, but I have to check on her and make sure she don't need anything. And then there's Willow, who is terrified of both of them right now because she thinks they turned into monsters. Pipey doesn't smell the way she's supposed to, and Sharky's come back smelling funky and this big cone on him, and she thinks they're all after her to get her, and she is hissing and screaming all night. She's sleeping where she used to as an infant, and she's so big, but she don't care that she's hanging out of it, which is a little cutout on the bed behind Dino's head. She is having to stay up there all night long. Someone's got to hold her or something. And yes, if you did not see yesterday's video, that is what this is from. She is so afraid. She grabbed me like that. I almost thought I was losing my eye. I freaked out. Because she's terrified. She's terrified. I couldn't even get mad at her. She's terrified. Shaking, upset. She thinks we took them and brought back something else, I guess. I don't know. No clue. But anyways, if you're new to my channel, this is about my weight loss journey, using keto, my daily life, my kittens, cooking, everything's in here. And yes, in 2019, out of the blue, for no reason, after being sick, I developed a head shaking issue, and it's gotten really bad the last couple of days. No one can tell me why. They can't tell me if it's neurological, if it's muscles or nerves. I mean, I had one doctor say it could be from the injury that I have on my hand, that is a ligament or tendon, I can't remember. She says it goes from the finger up until the back of my head. So when I'm having these funky headaches, my ears hurting and my jaw's hurting, my teeth's hurting, and then back here hurts, it is that injury, and not actually an ear infection, or like for years I couldn't figure out why my ear hurt so bad, and I had these funky headaches. And I went to her, and I was supposed to get physical therapy, and then I only went a month, and the C word happened, and then I was okay for a long time. But I started having issues again, and she thought that might be pinching on a nerve and causing, sorry, my eye is really burning, pinching on a nerve and causing my head to shake, but there was no proof of that. Neurologists couldn't figure out. They made sure I didn't have lesions or anything on my brain. but it is very strong. Like, I don't know if you saw it a few minutes ago in the video. They're very strong, and they are popping my spine. Like, I feel it pop. They've been so strong the last couple of days. And I did go to the gym, and I don't know if it's the sun right now or the pollen. I just dusted this porch, and it's pollen flying everywhere. I just dusted it, and I just started sneezing like a crazy person before starting this video. But I did go to the gym, and I did use, I guess, the chest thing that looks like a butterfly thing, and it started bothering me right after that, and the shaking got worse. So I'm thinking maybe she was right. Maybe it is swelling the ligament, and when I take ibuprofen, the head shaking almost disappears. So it takes the inflammation out. So maybe it's just that. But if I take ibuprofen around the clock, I either gain weight or stall. And I did take ibuprofen for 4 days, and my weight was going down, and now it just seems to be stopped. However, we don't know if it's stopped. And the reason I am saying that is I weighed in normally between 12 or 2 p.m. every day, closer to 2. Every day, that's my weight, right? But I've been weighing in at 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. I weighed in at 7 a.m. this morning at 191 point something. And that's what I was a few days ago. But that's hours difference. And it makes a huge difference. If I hadn't got up and got my coffee right away, I could have weighed later. But when I get up and start moving, my weight goes up anyways. It normally just jumps 2 pounds within 2 hours of being up, even if I didn't drink or eat anything. It's always done that my whole life. So when I intermittent fast, I usually I get my coffee first thing in the morning, which means I have to be done eating in the day at a certain time the day before, because I cannot survive without my coffee in the morning. And no, I don't do black coffee because it seems to very much irritate my stomach. I do my collagen coffee. And my goal right now is to get the coffee. I do 2 a day, and I don't want to have it after 4 in case that affects my sleeping, which I doubt, because I've been drinking coffee since I was like 3 years old. Yeah, since 3. Black coffee until I was like, I don't know, like 27. Like, I drink a few flavor coffees here or there every once in a while, like cappuccinos, but at home I didn't put anything in it. It was always black until I was probably 20. No, it was probably 30 something, way up at 37. I just never put too much in my coffees. And now I can't stand black coffee, because now I don't like Folgers anymore, and that's the one I used to drink black. I don't like, you can notice my head shaking a lot more when I have a bun on it, I swear. I don't like Maxwell House anymore, and that's when I like drinking black. And I hate drinking Starbucks black at all. Can't do it. I love their coffee, don't get me wrong, but I can't do it. My favorite coffee in the world is Black Hawk with an H coffee. I don't even know if it's around anymore. But I could never order it. It was a coffee shop, and I would go in there and buy it when I was in Florida. And I haven't tried tons of brands, because every time I try something new, they make me sick. Like, if you watch Keto Diamond, you'll hear her say how she had this favorite one from Food Lion that she was drinking, and she was really dizzy after drinking it. Well, before she had even mentioned that she was dizzy from drinking it, I had went and bought it, and drank it a few times and got so dizzy, like I was having an allergic reaction or something. And she has the same issues with it, so it's kind of funny. It's a flavor one. So yeah, I don't know, I have some flavored coffees, but I wouldn't even use that black, because I kind of think that defeats the purpose. Because if your tongue tastes the flavor, sometimes that might taste a teeny bit sweet. It could still mess you up on your fasting if you're not a calorie in, calorie out person. And I'm not. Calorie in, calorie out doesn't work for me because I have polycystic ovary syndrome. So it's all about my sugar levels, keeping my sugar levels, right? And the reason I brought up the intermittent fasting and stuff, because I was watching Wendy's video this morning, and I haven't commented yet because it was on my TV. I watch a lot of videos. Like this morning, I watched so many. Keto in the Chaos, Keto Diamond. I gotta do Princess Ninja still. I watched hers the other day. Like I've been watching videos, but they're always on TV, so I barely ever comment. But she is having 2 plans come out in April. And from the sound of it, her talking about this fasting, I'm assuming one plan has to do with a lot of fasting in it. And I'm going to read both plans because you know how I said I wasn't going to do any more challenges. And I'm not looking at it as a challenge. I'm looking at it as the C word really effed me up. It's why I have been doing no more sandwich meats. Okay. It's also why I've been intermittent fasting constantly every day, because I'm trying to build up my ketones to try to heal my body up from the inside out, because you're not going to lose weight if your body has too much inflammation in it. It just doesn't work. If your organs isn't working 100%, if your hormones are out of whack, you have to fix that before the weight starts really piling off, right? You can pile off tons of water weight like I did really fast, but it's water, it's not fat. We need to burn the actual fat, right? So intermittent fasting really helps me, and working out while basically fasting helps me even more. So that is my goal for sure. And I'm going to see what her plans are, just see what they are. Beef butter days do not work for me at all. They mess up my stomach really badly, and I seem to gain weight. They do. They're just not a thing that helps me. I don't do bacon anymore, really. The C word made me hate the taste of bacon. I am not liking the taste of, like, I like the taste of steak. It's okay, but I'm getting really sick after eating it again after the C word. Like, I cannot deal with it. Sirloin was the only steak that I could eat from one place that I go get my meat from, and I can't do it anymore. Every time I ate it last week and was almost vomiting everywhere. It was horrible for hours. And I don't eat fat on it. Don't eat the fat. And I normally don't even season it. And it doesn't matter how I cook it. I cannot eat it without getting nauseous. I really still don't like the taste of hamburger meat. I finally like the taste of chicken again. My taste buds are wrong. They are so wrong. 99% of food I hate the taste of. They don't taste right. They taste weird. I haven't got my smell completely back yet. There's some smells I can't smell at all. It just doesn't exist any longer to me. So I'm having a lot of issues with that problem too. I'm also getting Shark Week every 2.5 to 3 weeks apart. I had it while I had the C word, and it has been like nonstop like that. And I'm talking about all of it. I'm talking about the swelling, the cramping, the pain, like all of it. It is like actually happening, which it shouldn't, because I shouldn't be having any. I have an IUD, so just waiting for an appointment. And even if I were to make one, life here is so hectic. Like, my dad's at an eye doctor right now. He's at an appointment yesterday and the day before, and then the cat's appointments, and then my daughter's appointments, and it is just like, okay, everything crashing. I have to go get the truck inspected, and then it needs shocks, and then I think it was the vet, I don't know, I'm amazing with money usually, and maybe it's just because I haven't gotten any money from YouTube in a while, I don't know, somehow I messed up, so I'm like $800 short than I'm supposed to be this month, which is fine. I can handle it. But the things I was gonna do, and I'm having to use like my credit card, and then I'll just pay it all back off. But it's just I don't know what I did. I think it's the brain fog, right? I think taking my daughter to a Starbucks, or more like Dunkin' Donuts for a cheaper coffee, or when I took her to here or there, I took her to Hobby Lobby. I did a few things that I normally don't do, and I don't know. I still can't, and I wasn't expecting the vet bill, and then we changed. This is what threw me the most, okay? Verizon charges a month behind, and I didn't realize that. And then, so that bill is coming, which is $300. And then, this month is half a month, so that's $175. Plus, I have to pay for T-Mobile's. So it's like, well, there's another $800 I was not expecting yet. Like, it's just, anyways. So, I'm dealing with all that. I have to write things down better or something right now because of the brain fog. But that's one of the problems. I lost my purse because of my brain fog. Like, that's an ongoing issue I've been having since the C word. So, all I've had today is the collagen coffee at 7 a.m. I am a little hungry. Dino is over there trying to distract me again. It is 10:30. I've done the dusting out here. I've done some dishes. Like I said, I watched the keto YouTube videos. Put my YouTube video together from yesterday. It's uploading now. It probably, that's the problem. I was too exhausted last night to do it, so it'll probably skip a day where y'all didn't see a video, but that's just because that's what happens when I'm too tired to do it, because it takes 12 plus hours to upload, sometimes 20 something hours, and that, oh, it drives me insane. But I know I've been rattling for 17 minutes rattling. I am still going to be doing some yard projects. It's just going to be, I'm having to redesign them and tweak them because of the moneying. I have to lower it completely because that was part of my budget for my yard. So I have to redo it. But it is what it is. So yeah. That's what's driving me crazy is the brain fog. Like, my daughter literally wrote an email to her teacher saying sorry. She's been putting to 2021 on all her assignments for the whole year so far. And the teacher laughed her butt off and said, well, guess what, Haley? Brain fog sucks for all of us because I didn't even realize that it myself. And like, it was so funny. I know it probably seems stupid me saying this, but it was funny the way they worded it. Now, right this minute, my brain fog's not allowing me to remember, but everyone's lost with time. Brain fog's just everything. But I will show you some videos probably of the kittens later if she lets me. And I will definitely show you what I'm eating. And of course is day 3 of how to use a canned chicken keto style. Recipes I'm coming up on the fly, really fast ones. Some of them are like, Wendy pointed out the other day when I used the keto child that it reminded her of a potato one that that she used to eat. My mom used to make one, and I think it's called lox. If I'm even pronouncing it right, it's basically egg, shredded potatoes, and flour and stuff like that. I think a little milk is in there too. And my mom used to make it all the time, and I was kind of missing it when I came up with the idea to make it. So now I got to come up with some idea today with the chicken. Now there's tons of ideas. Like, you could put some fajita seasonings on it and stuff and fry it up and put on some lettuce and tomato and onion and sour cream and cheese, and there you go. You got your chicken taco salad with no shell or something. Like, I could come up with a billion ideas on how to use it, but I'm doing it with few simple ingredients. It's called a very lean grocery list. Not like lean like no fat, but lean like no money. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do right now for this video. So, in a little bit, which I haven't come up with one yet, I'll come up with a recipe to use today. Which, it doesn't mean it's only my recipe, right? I'm sure people have done these before. I just, like, I think I'm going to use a simple one that people's done before maybe for today's But I'm really like frying it, so I don't know. We'll see. Sharky just walks around, hating life, getting stuck on everything. Pipey's out for an adventure. She's been with her babies 24/7, and the closet is very hot, and they have a cozy bed, so they're staying warm, and she just came out just a few minutes ago to stretch her legs. She's been laying and curled up almost a whole day. Like a whole 24 hours almost. Pipey, how you feeling? Mommy, leave me alone. That's what she's saying. Oh, y'all getting along yet? Well, you're not killing each other. Are you crying again? No one wants to be your friend today. Aw, Mommy be your friend. Okay, since Pipey is out getting some air, we will say hi to the 5 little babies. That one looks like a brindle cat, but it's kind of hard to tell. They're so little. Okay, day 3. And y'all all saw like those pizza things I made before using this as well. So I guess this could be more than day 3, but this is day 3 in a row of just eating this. So, can of chicken, drained out. A little juice gets in today, it's fine. Let me get my glove because I don't like it chunky. Alright, so this is going to be simple. Very simple and fast. And yes, I would prefer it for keto chow. I'm going to be honest, that's what I'm craving right now. But this is what we're doing. This is today's. Okay, we are using Duke mayonnaise because that's what I like. We're going to do 3 tablespoons, right? We'll start with 2. So we're going to 28. Oh, I think 2 will work. It's a little more than 2. Only a hair. Now we're going in with our mustard. I don't measure mustard. I like mustard. Then I'm going in and just going to mix it. So you can use any kind of mayonnaise. You can use cream cheese instead. You could use sour cream instead. I was going to use sour cream instead, but I did the mayonnaise. And you're probably going to want more mayonnaise than me. But I am trying to keep it not too fatty, because I'm going to add some fat stuff. So now I am going to add some of my ranch seasoning. You can use whatever seasoning you want, pepper, salt, nothing. But I like the ranch that I have, which has no maltodextrin or anything, because I do get that in the Fairlife protein drink. I will probably drink it in a little while. So it is 1:20. This is my main meal of the day. Put that back down. I'm going to tear this out, and I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of cheese. which I believe is 1 ounce. Let's just see. Yep. So when you read the back, a 1/4 cup of cheese or 28 grams is 1 ounce. Y'all probably knew that, and I didn't, but I know that now. So right now I'm just doing 1 ounce of cheese, and I've decided to add some of my bacon bits in because, like I said, it's mainly just what I have in the house. I do have lettuce and tomato, like I said in the video earlier, and you could do less tomato and onion with this as well. But I don't want all the ingredients right now, but I don't mind to have 2 tablespoons of this one, which is going to be 14 grams. And I went past it. And then I'm going to see if I have one more ingredient that I could add. Now, those sweet, sugar-free Splenda pickles, the relish, which I do have, but I'm not getting, that would be really yummy in this. Let's see. Do I have what I want? I don't think so. I don't have any. So what would be very yummy for me in here would be some green olives. I would do about 6 green olives in this, but I'm out of it. So those green, oh my gosh, I'm craving green olives now that I said it. So there's 2 things. You can eat it just like this. This would be amazing with green onion as well, but you know my stomach. So you can eat it like this. You can eat it with in a salad bowl with lettuce and the whole tomato thing. Or you can even fry this up. So I'm going to start eating it like this. If I decide I'm not crazy about it like this, I will be frying it up. I will let y'all know in a few minutes. Okay, I'm not going to fry it. I'm just going to eat it like this, but it would be really good fried. Just saying. Okay, I have been stuck in traffic for 45 minutes. We are finally starting to move. There was a big accident up here. I don't know if it's cleared away all the way yet or not, but we're about to see. So you might be wondering, well, where did you go? Well, I ran to Sam's and I ran to BJ's. I left the house around 7, and boy, it is almost 9. I should have been home 45 minutes ago, but the traffic was so bad. Cop cars have already left, and now the ambulance is about to leave. I am so exhausted. Like, I am trying not to fall asleep. I am so tired. Just beat and wore out. I don't think there's going to be anything to see anymore. I'm just being nosy. Hopefully no one got hurt. So I grabbed a Fairlife strawberry drink. I've only tasted them before. I haven't drank them. I drink the chocolate and the caramel every day. I have no issues. I do not know what is in this strawberry that I cannot drink. My throat started to swell. So I have allergic reactions issues like avocado, latex, different things like that. I go in anaphylactic shock, and also my throat starts to swell shut. It feels like someone's got their finger down, gagging me to death. And that started happening with this and freaked me out because I was driving. I was okay, thank God, but now you can hear it in my throat. My throat is very raw, very scratchy. Now, I don't know what was in it. No clue. I read the list over and over again. I cannot figure out why I had a reaction to it. And when I drank some before, like a good ounce before, I had no issue. I don't know what happened tonight. It's crazy. And it scared me to death. But scaring me is a good thing. So I didn't have an EpiPen with me. Bad, I know. EpiPen basically gives your adrenal gland goings. It shots your adrenal gland. It gets your heart beating faster. Like your whole body is in, like, I'm gonna fight this and live moment, right? The maybe being scared. Every time I get extremely scared, my adrenal gland starts going, my heart starts racing, I start shaking, and it seems to help during my allergic reactions. Oh look, it's all cleared up. We didn't get to see nothing. We just saw a bunch of lights. No clue what happened. Kind of looks just like a little fender bender. That car lost their back thingy, and that's all I see. Oh, there goes the tow truck. And that car ain't too bad. I don't know. It did not look like a bad accident, like I've been tow truck pulling anything out. So, I don't know. But yeah, so it freaked me out. I was like, oh my gosh, I am going to have to pull over off the side of the road and be in trouble for not having an EpiPen with me. But I scared myself so much that I got better very quickly. But I have no clue what the heck was in it. Like, I am still baffled what caused it to happen. And like I said, I literally, my throat feels like complete sandpaper all the way down, because every time I have an allergic reaction, it just feels like it rips my throat to pieces. And my sinuses are going crazy now, and it makes me very sleepy. And I know, I was sleepy already. No, that was yesterday's video that I was sleepy in. Today, I've had a lot of energy until now. And so, I'm on my way home. It's 9 o'clock at night. Frying the chicken, I think it's going to be my favorite way so far. But like I said, you could do it a billion ways. You can make your own taco stuff, which I'm kind of debating on figuring out a little recipe for that tomorrow, but I would have to use a little more cheese than I've been using. We'll see. Trying to think other recipes. This might be the last day to come up with recipes just using those ingredients, and then I just go back to eating ones